Amazing. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon once again. It is an amazing moment, all right, to be with us here today. And I appreciate every one of us who have actually been, following so far, and in a great anticipation of what this particular personal development empire could look like. And one thing I promise us is that we are going to get, massive value through what we are going to be doing here. All right. So guess what? We are on this book called The Tennis Rule. Like I promised some of us, we are going to analyze this book in details and also get the best out of it. And my encouragement to you is this: if you have not actually gotten your own, make sure you buy this book and read it. Now, one of the things is this: no matter the field in which you find yourself in life, with Tennis Rule, it is a guarantee that you will achieve success, more than you have ever imagined. All right, so guess what? It's an advantage for you to actually get the knowledge here and also use it in transformation of your own life. All right, so guess what? We are going to be reading this book in details, and I promise you are going to get a lot of value. So we are diving into the main content, and there is a quote here that I love so much. He made in the beginning of this particular book. The author is Grant Cardone, and if you know Grant Cardone, he's an achiever. All right, he's quite successful in every area you could consider what success could be. All right, and in fact, I admire him so much because he's one of my mentor that I like listening to, and he has touched lives. All right, so guess what he said? This quote said, "Anyone that suggests to me to do less is either not a real friend or he's very confused." Did you get that quote? Let me repeat. Anyone that suggests to me to do less is either not a real friend or very confused. And that is what you should bear in mind. Anyone that suggests to you to do less is not indeed a good friend. Is not indeed a good friend. All right. So guess what? Let us achieve more, and that is the reason why we are here this moment. Okay. So guess what? What is the Tennis Rule? We are on the chapter 1 of this amazing book. Okay, what is the Tennis Rule? Like I told you, I'm going to be reading it out to you, so pay close attention so you can learn a lot. Then buy your own as well, read it, make some notes, use the particular principles outlined here, and guess what? Use it to touch your life and transform your life, and also to impact others. One of my mentors said that often at times we misquote some things, but he usually tell his friends, "Take care of you for me, and I will take care of me for you." What does that mean? It means that if you could develop yourself, if you could become better in your field, I think you would transform everybody around you. All right, that's how amazing it is. So what is the Tennis Rule? The Tennis Rule is the one thing that will guarantee that you will get what you want in amounts greater than you ever thought imaginable. It can work in every area of life: spiritual, physical, mental, emotional, and also familiar and financial. The Tennis Rule is based on understanding how much effort and thought are required to get anything done successfully. So chances are that if you look back over your life, you will see that you have widely underestimated both the actions and reasoning necessary to accomplish any endeavor to the point where it could be labeled successful. Although I myself have done well in the first part of the Tennis Rule, assessing the level of effort necessary to realize any goal, but I failed the second part of the Tennis Rule, adjusting my thinking so that I dare to dream at levels previously unimaginable. I will discuss both facets in details. I have been studying success for the better part of 3 decades and have found that although there is much agreement about goal setting, discipline, persistence, focus, time management, leveraging through good people, and networking, I have been clear on that one thing that really makes the difference. I have been asked hundreds of times in seminars and interviews, what is that one quality action mindset that will ensure a person creates extraordinary success? So this question has nagged me to understand if there was one thing in my own life that made a difference. What one thing have I done that made the biggest difference? I don't have some gene that others are missing. And I definitely haven't been lucky. I was not connected to the right people and didn't go to some blue blood school. So what was it that made me successful? Pay close attention, listen in. As I look back over my life, I see that one thing that was most consistent with any success I have achieved was that I always put forth 10 times the amount of activity that others did. Amazing. For every sales presentation, phone call, or appointment others made, I was making 10 of each. When I started buying real estate, I looked at 10 times more properties than I could buy, and then made efforts to ensure that I was able to buy what I wanted at the price I desired. Powerful. I have approached all my business enterprises with massive action. That has been the single biggest determining factor in any success I have created. Did you get that? Did you get that? I was a complete unknown when I built my first company without a business plan. I had zero know-how or connections, and the only money I had was generated by new sales. However, I was able to build a second viable business, a sound viable business, just by utilizing and operating at activity levels far beyond what others considered reasonable. Great. I made a name for myself and literally changed an industry as a result. Did you understand what the 10S rule is all about? Now you tell me, what field have you engaged in order to achieve success? What I'm telling you is that the 10S rule is the only thing you need that can actually guarantee that you achieve that success at the rate and amount in which you desire to. Whatever field you find yourself, I want you to know that there is no barrier. We will continue this book on the next video. All right, subscribe to this video, share it, comment on it if you get value. All right, encourage others as well to buy this book, and I believe we can do extraordinary things with this. I'm telling you the truth.